Hello, Capricorn. It's the Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead, starting August 4th, 2025. Capricorn, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. You know, I appreciate you. The deck I am using, of course, it's going to be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals. Just going to cleanse the energies from the Sagittarius' messages for the week, and we're about to see what's coming up here for you, Capricorn. All right, energy surrounding Capricorn. What does Capricorn have the potential? Oh, I'm sorry. What is the potential energy for Capricorn for this upcoming week? All right, energies for Capricorn. Ooh. All right, let's cut the deck and begin your messages. Here we go. First card in energy, we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords here. All right, there's something that's ending around you. Something's coming to an end. Situations coming to an end. New situations about to open up. Then we follow with the Eight of Wands. Good news coming in fast. Look at all those letters. Okay, mail. Oh, we got the Star card. Okay, hopes, wishes, and dreams becoming fulfilled and manifested. Seven of Cups, dreamy, intuition. Pay attention to your intuition. Nine of Pentacles, one of my financial independent cards. Either you are financially independent or you're striving to be. Some sort of recognition may be coming your way. Following that is the Major Arcana, the World card. Wow, Capricorn. Opportunities are abound. There is a chapter similar to the energy of the Ten of Swords where something's ending around you, but this is a stronger type of ending, chapter ending, new chapter opening up. Okay, opportunities. Then we have the Major Arcana, the Lovers. Oh, wow. Okay, so any dealings or any interactions with anyone, it doesn't matter who they, what capacity they are in, whether they're romantic partners, friends, family members, co-workers, co-workers, family members, romantic partners, platonic friendships. You should have, could be business partnerships, should have a very good week here in terms of, because this Lovers levels all of that energy out, makes everyone on the same page, seeing eye to eye with one another. All right, so the card up here next is Queen of Pentacles. Okay, money again, looking strong. Mirrors over there to the Nine of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, being that, the Pentacles represent Capricorn. So, yeah, indicated that you guys are, hard workers. You earn that income. Some of you work too hard, though. Work too much. But to each their own. On top of the Nine of Pentacles, now we have the Major Arcana, the Tower. Okay, so something shocking or devastating that may be happening or occurring, may not be happening or occurring for you. The Tower sits on the Nine of Pentacles, and I always say when the Pentacles are present, when the Tower shows up, that could be anything involving businesses. Now, this is businesses that are that you come to know that are well known. Okay, so you might hear major companies and stuff downsizing, filing bankruptcy, closing up, or whatever. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. There's no need to throw a clarify on that Tower, because I always say it's unpredictable. You can't control it. You don't know how it's going to express itself until, the week shows up. Now, last week, the Tower showed up here and someone threw in a comment, which I appreciate. And this is what I like, the interactions with, the people that I'm reading for, because, I'm just reading the cards and really I don't know until someone brings it up to my attention. And someone threw in the comment that, you were right, the Tower, and when I mentioned that, the Tower could represent earthquakes and other things, well, Hawaii had that 8.8 tsunami. So I appreciate the person throwing in the question or the comment, because it doesn't always mean that because it's in your spread that this is something that's going to be happening for you. It could also just be for me to say that other things in the world could be happening, and then we hear about it. Okay, that's the shock and that's the devastation. So it still would be the earthquakes anything going on in terms of any types of devastation. Of course, like the tower, the guy that went into, what was it? He was in New York. He was from Vegas, I think, and he came over with an AK and was shooting up people, killed 4 people. That's the tower. So it's the kind of shit that is, that it happens and it's shocking and devastating, but it's also unbelievable. But that's the tower. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Following the tower here, we have the 2 of Cups. Okay. Excuse me, for those Capricorns who are engaged in relationships already. And then we had, following that, on top of the Lovers, the High Priestess. Paying attention to your intuition. Be patient a little while longer, involving some situation that's surrounding you. Finish off with the 7 of Pentacles. All right, let's wrap this energy up here and see what is exactly going on. But it looks pretty good here. In spite of that Tower's presence, we already know that the High Priestess and the Lovers will take down the energy of this Tower. Okay, but we still are going to hear something about businesses, downsizing, closing up, or whatever. 10 of Swords, like I mentioned before, there's an energy of, there's something around you that's coming to an end, okay? And it's definitely energy. Something new is going to be occurring or, opening or happening for you once that ending takes place. 10 of Swords also, too, indicates to me that you could be the Capricorn that I'm reading for. If it's not you, it could be somebody else that is planning some sort of future inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. It's going to be painful, but the 10 of Swords always comes through to offer recovery as well as relief. 8 of Wands, there's some good news that's coming in for you that may put a smile on your face, always an element of surprise. You can see all the letters there. It could be that you're waiting for something to arrive in the mail. It could be a phone call. Some of this energy here relates to some Capricorns I may be reading for that may be traveling. If you are going to travel, you're going to travel safe to and from. You could receive a text message that puts a smile on your face. Okay, but there is something definitely coming in very, very fast in the form of rapid energy. The Star card, hopes, wishes, and dreams becoming fulfilled and manifested. Stargazing this week, dream journaling this week, meeting someone famous this week. It could be that your own energies, if you possess psychic abilities, being expanded or developed. Social media, social networking. That's all the energies of the Star. Something exciting, something surprising could be occurring or happening for you this week. 7 of Cups, paying attention to your intuition. There could be many choices for you to pick and choose from, making sure that you trust yourself enough to pick and choose what's going to be best for you. Remember, we have the card of opportunities here, the World card. If I didn't mention that too, we'll also bring down the energy of the Tower, but the World card presents opportunities that are, foreseen or unseen. So having a choice to, pick and choose from these opportunities, making sure that you're trusting your intuition here, Capricorn, so that you're going to choose what's going to be best for you. All right. That's the 7 of Cups. After the 7 of Cups, now we have the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. This is some sort of reward or recognition coming towards you. This is, actually sitting back, relaxing for all the hard work that you done did. Okay. Either in your place of employment or something that you did at home. But if it's through your employer, this could be a form of a promotion for you. This could be a pay raise. So, substantial pay, pay raise, so substantial bonus money. It could also be, I regard the 9 of Pentacles as one of my financial independent cards, Capricorn. So either you are or you're striving to be. Some sort of recognition coming your way. This is also, too, the card that I read is spending and splurging. So if you have access to this type of energy here and you want to treat yourself or treat others, you're not to feel guilty about it, because it always comes through to remind you that you are worthy of treating yourself, treating others, because you put that effort, the energy in. Okay? Now it's time for you to sit back and enjoy the fruits of your hard work and your labor. Following the Nine of Pentacles, we have the World card. Like I said, opportunities that may be happening or occurring for you, even more so because the Eight of Wands sits over top. That's rapid energy. Could be sending those opportunities in there just like that. Okay, so always be on the lookout. This also, too, is indicative of a chapter ending, a new chapter about to begin. And the World card also represents relationships of all kinds. Lovers, self-explanatory. I got into it. You could be, having some sort of engagements with family members, friends, romantic partners, business partners, co-workers. Everybody should be on the same playing field, okay? This is a card that engages that type of energy. Spending good quality time with family members, friends, romantic partners. Then the lovers, business partners as well, but the lovers could also bring together, formulate business partnerships, romantic partnerships, platonic friendships. All right, so that is the major arcana of the lovers. Up next, now we have the Queen of Pentacles, even more so. This is the boss in the workplace environment. It mirrors over there to that Nine of Pentacles where I said that there could be promotions, pay raises, bonus money. This would represent the boss in the workplace, the creditors, the regard of how people see you in terms of your accountability, your reliability, your stability, good money handler, never selfish, never stingy, always willing to share. Okay, very strong here. So money looks very good here for Capricorn this week. All right, so on top of the Nine of Pentacles, as I mentioned before, the Tower. Spoke about that, so it could be some sort of shock or devastation related to hearing about some businesses that are, and these would be well-known businesses, not local businesses or, known to you in terms of local businesses, well-known. I'm talking about major companies, major corporations. You'll hear about maybe laying off or downsizing or filing chapter, or bankruptcy or whatever the chapters are, chapters 11, 13. Okay, so that's it. All right, so following the Tower here on top of the World card is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is for those Capricorns who are already engaged in romantic partnerships. Of course, you're getting out of it. What you're putting in, seeing eye to eye with one another. You're on the same page with one another. This could be for any single Capricorn that I'm reading for a first date or invitation out on a date. And then the Two of Cups also to formulate and bring in specifically romantic partnerships. On top of the Lovers, we have the High Priestess, stronger than the energy of the Seven of Cups. So you have to make sure that you're paying attention to your intuition. Also, Capricorn, there could be some secrets that you're shielding or withholding from someone, or, secrets that are being shielded or held from someone towards you. Again, paying attention to your intuition, opposites attract. There may be something going on here for you this week where the advice always that comes out of the High Priestess, Capricorn, please just be patient a little while longer, whatever that energy may be or mean for you. Okay. Then we finish off with the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are, of course, the money is here. You're working hard. You Capricorns work very, very hard to get their money. And I know this Capricorn that I work with for years, and he works all the time. And not hating on him, but that's just him. That's just what he likes to do. But anyway, that's usually Capricorn's energy. So they're about that money. They're about security. They're about safety and stuff like that. It's not about greed. It's just about having to build up to feel secure later on. So the Seven of Pentacles could be a pay raise. It could be a job offer, bonus money, many options opening up to you in other areas of your life, putting in the grind for that income. All right. So this is what I have for you this week, Capricorn. It's not too bad. It's just me interpreting these messages here, but I'm going to throw some additional messages here for you from this new deck that I received. Just going to throw 3 cards here, and you can take these messages however you want. All right, but it looks pretty good. You got the Eight of Wands, you got the Star card, you got the Seven of Cups, the High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Two of Cups. Don't be focused on that Tower. You have the World card. You got the Lovers. You got the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, my gosh. Even the Ten of Swords that started your energy off is not bad because it's usually some sort of situation that's coming to an end. So that situation could be, maybe it's the ending of having to deal with financial problems, everybody's different. All right, so the first card and energy here for you, a message is not one of your little friends. Honor and respect must be given to elders. Remember the sacrifices that your ancestors gave. Next message up is God works in mysterious ways. Trust the universe to make things right. Everything is in God's timing. And then the third and final message is the apple don't fall far from the tree. Generational gifts and curses, traits inherited from your elders and ancestors. Investigate your family's history as well as their background. All right, so this is what I have for you, Capricorn. Again, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Take what's going to work. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always drawing that extra word of safety and caution when the tower is present. Don't have no fears. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Capricorn, and I'll talk to you real soon. Ciao.